My name is Cindy Yuan. I am a junior this year.
Hi, I'm Nina Xie. I'm a senior this year.
I'm Stephanie Zhang. I'm also a junior.
We also have one additional member to our team, and her name is Nana Takada. She graduated last year. We are I2I, and we are from Emma Willard School. In addition to experiencing difficulties when trying to communicate with the hearing, deaf people also face many difficulties and inconveniences when they're out in the public or trying to join group conversations.
This leads to the isolation and separation of the deaf community from the rest, which creates a sense of exclusion and insecurity.
I2I is smart glasses that diminish the barrier between hearing people and deaf people by connecting them eye to eye.
The director of practicum and independent study at our school introduced this competition opportunity to the entire Emma Willard community.
So Nana, one of our team members, she got inspired by a video of a deaf person being surprised at a party with people knowing their language and finally feeling included. So she brought that idea up, and then we all agreed that it is a desperate need to better incorporate communities.
And particularly, we learned about their difficulty of joining group discussions and noticing their things happening in the surroundings. So we incorporated the features of group discussion and danger alert system.
We divided the work into 4 pieces according to our strength, and we meet every Friday morning during G period, which we both have free time in common, and we go over what we accomplish during the week and set up the goal for the next week, and we just move in this pace until the competition.
We were lucky enough to get a lot of assistance from 3 wonderful mentors, Bruce, Richard, and Alex, who are all very experienced and willing to help us. They came to our school a couple times, and we had a lot of email exchanges and Skype meetings. And in addition to those monthly meetings, we also basically could access them at any time whenever we need help via email.
We also got help from my mother, who is a project manager at General Electric Company. She kindly gave advice on our financial analysis part and our presentation itself. Thus, we were able to put together a pretty comprehensive profit and loss statement and a clear structured slideshow presentation.
Ms. Bernard from our business office at Emma Willard School offered great help before the competition for the profit and loss statement as well.
Along the process of preparing for the competition, it was really important for us to meet our potential customers and really listen to their need in their real life. Because from our point of view, it's really hard to feel what deaf people think and the difficulties they face every day. So we contacted dozens of schools and deaf communities to reach out to our potential customers. It was hard that we got rejections, but eventually we were in contact with a few sign language teachers, and we went to a coffee chat at local deaf community, and we through our talk with these deaf people, we were able to really learn about their needs and in that way to develop our products more to be more user-friendly. So going out to the society and really meeting the people that we are trying to provide service for would be the key part for a business plan.
Research was a very important technique as well along the way, because that is the way we can discover our competitor and to scan horizontally on the market to see what products and ideas are already existing there, and we can finalize our idea according to that.
Well, in addition to reaching out, another very important component, I think, is communication within the team. We got to know each other really well and our strengths and weaknesses, and we had to learn how to work with each other, and also for the presentation part, we also rehearsed with each other and they gave feedback. And I think it's a process. I think we've grown.
Since we were really interested in this idea, we think it would be great if we can work on prototyping our translator. Following the competition itself, we looked into existing technologies that might be helpful for us to develop a prototype. So for the translation part from sign language to English, we were looking at video recognition or articulated hand tracking to recognize the sign language movement. And from the about the other way translation, we were thinking about voice recognition and then text projection, since we are looking at smart glasses, so that we can translate hearing people's voice into text, and deaf people would be able to see it through our smart glasses.
A thing I hope we could do more was to do more interviews along the process, because interview is the only way really to find the real need of our customer, either potential or existing, to really get what they want from our product and to just pinpoint our features to that need to make sure that our product is the one they want.
Another aspect would be technology. It would be great if we looked more into technology and what are practical and feasible when we were preparing for the competition. And even though it's not a solid requirement for high school business model competition, it would be wonderful if we could present a small prototype at our competition.
If I would give advice to a future presenter, I would say be brave on the stage along the process. When you're panicking developing your product, just be brave.
I know we've mentioned this a lot, but it's super important to have interviews. Just step out from your comfort zone, leave the campus, go into the society and figure out what people really need. Another piece of advice would be don't be afraid of large data, because you're gonna do financial analysis anyways, and don't be afraid of that giant chart full of different numbers. It's super fun to figure out your cost, your revenue, and see the profit that your company is really gonna make.
A piece of advice from me is always go further. When you think something is perfect already, you've got it down, always dig more and then see if you can pursue it more, make it more comprehensive, and just don't stop. Keep on going.